So life as an Asian Cup champion, how's fitting back into Sydney FC?
I'd say it's pretty good. It's something that will live with me forever, and it's a great memory that I have. So now it's just a memory, and now we're here focused for our games here at Sydney FC, making top 6, making finals, and then competing well in the Asian Champions League.
So Sega's been dubbed the super sub, and you've been coming off the bench and contributing as well. Are you enjoying that role off the bench, or are you trying to push for some more minutes?
I would say, I'm just trying to help the team in any way I can. So whether it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or starting, I just want to make the best impact that I can.
Yeah, very nice. We've got a lot of experience in the team. How have you found just the level of training this season, learning along the sides of Dougie and others?
No, it's pretty good. Getting to learn from such good players has really helped me a lot. You got good players in my position that I can really focus on and look into in games, training. I've really learned a lot.
A bit further forward now, what are your goals for the next, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
So my goals for now would be just, keep working, keep pushing, get as many minutes as possible, and keep developing as a player. Because in future, I want to become a big player here, help the club progress, and then later move on, play overseas, play in big leagues is where I really want to be, and that's my dream as a kid. And then also becoming a soccer guru.
What's it been like for you as a young kid then, coming in your first season as a professional, travelling to Asia, playing multiple games, big games as well? Mm. What's that been like for you and the rest of the young boys, and what's it been like having the support network of like the older boys in the team to be there as well?
No, I think for sure it's been a bit of, I wouldn't say a challenge, just something different. It's a big change from playing not that much, training a few hours, to it becoming your full-time sort of job. But there's nothing else that I would prefer to do. I love doing what I do, so to be able to travel the world, travel Asia is just, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else. And the group that we have here, it's always good, good fun group, and so much support around me. So each day I just keep getting more and more confident it's just.
And to be on the precipice of, creating history at Sydney FC, being so young and being so young in your Sydney FC career, what does it mean to you to be in this position and have the team in this position where we're basically 2 games off of Asian silverware?
Yeah, no, I think it's massive. The club has never been in this position before, so all the boys know that this is so special and so important, and we have the opportunity to create history, which is what everyone wants.
And what does this competition mean to you? You've grown up supporting the club. There's photos of you and Adrian floating around, right? You've been there as a fan. That year they had a good run in Asia, only made it to the round of 16.
Yep.
The club's never made it this far, but to you, what does that mean?
It's pretty surreal, to be able to play on this stage. I feel like it's a really big step, and I just want to keep going further and further and just keep creating history.
Do you still pinch yourself, the fact that you're now a player at a club that you grew up supporting, and you're in the stands watching, and you get to go on and play in front of thousands of people every week?
Yeah, I don't think I really realise it. I think the first time I played is when I first really realised what I was doing, but now it's become more of just, I'm pretty used to it now, and just keep going.
You've done a little bit of work at training today. Lion City, what do you expect from them? How do you expect them to come out in this first leg?
I think they'll be tough to break down. They play 5 at the back, so we just got to keep doing what we do. We've come up with ways that we feel as though we're going to break them down. So as long as we do that, I think we'll be pretty successful in the game.